Okay. There you go. This is the hill that prepared me for Montana the first year. It's the hill I utilize going into the second year. Heading down it right now. I'm going to go back up a couple more times. It's a good one. There's the hills I use. Another view of them. Got 1,000-foot elevation gain. 5.5 miles. About 65, 70 pounds on the back. Getting ready. Starting to get meals figured out. Still gotta add some stuff to it. Got mountain houses and leftovers and just trying to weigh everything out and get the calories right. 6 days of food with extra just in case. I love you. Bye bye. I'll see you in a while. Goodbye. I'm headed off to Dunks. It's the third right now. It is Emily, Wallace Willow. I love you all so much. See you soon.
Stay safe and be careful and be fine. Be safe. Be watching. Have your cameras on, everything you need. And don't forget that I'm still always going to be here with Mom and Wallace. Stay there until you get better, or else I'm gonna tackle you once you get home.
Enjoy your last day at school, honey. Hurry home. We got bears to kill. Dunk's finishing up work. He's done at 11 today. Then we're out of here. I decided to come out, get a few more shots in. Wide open spaces out here. Good for shooting. Target got a little dinged up. Out there 400 yards, trying to get figured out with a nice breeze today. So make it good practice for me. I think we're ready to go shoot some bears. Get loaded up, go home, get the truck loaded up, wait for Dunk to get off work, and we're heading out of the flatlands, going to the mountains.
Lord on his dark throne, in the land of Mordor, where the shadows lie.
We're leaving the Shire.
One ring.
Leaving our hotel, grab a quick breakfast to go. Ah, beautiful place, isn't it, Dunk? seeing some nature on our first ascent. We made it to our first glassing spot. We got a great canyon here. Might camp back behind us there so we can watch this all night long. Yeah, young buck. At 5:30 mountain time. Animals are starting to move. There's another one. Cool. Really young elk. First night on the mountain comes to a close. You can see behind me we have our camp set up over there. There's Dunk and our tents. Got a nice rock face behind us blocking some wind. I got some rough grouse flying all around me down in these cracks. There's these big crevices that we're messing around with. Climb through all this to get to a good perching spot. It's getting so dark on this side of the mountain. It's hard to see anything. All the deer we were watching earlier, we can't hardly see. Had some elk up over there earlier, but we're just kind of closing things down and getting ready to go to bed. We're just about out of shooting light. You can see, I can see forever. Last year we were over on the other side of this ridge, about 4 miles or so, I think. Yeah, I'm going to sit up on this perch up here, do my Bible readings tonight. Thank the Lord for this opportunity and just our safety, and yeah, just revel in it all. It's wonderful out here. Our first morning, woke up around 6 o'clock, 5:30, 6 o'clock. Beautiful view, making coffee from the tent. Got a new cheap Amazon tent here that's working really nice. I just open up the zipper and start making my coffee right there. Stare at this view. Dunk's glassing from the point right there. We've spotted some mule deer and elk already this morning, but no bears, even in the really nice lush green stuff up there, and even with all the lilies over there, no bears. Drying station. So today, plan is to glass this morning, and then go get some water. Found water, I don't know, a few hundred yards back. We're gonna go get water, and then we're gonna do a light hike to the upside of this ridge behind me here, on the other side of this, and go and see what the hills look like over there, and see if we can get on some bear sign. There's a bunch of old logging roads behind us too that are really dense. Might walk those looking for bear poop and stuff. Probably glass here this afternoon. But if we don't see any bears here, we're gonna have to keep moving deeper. So day 2 begins. No bears this morning. Gonna leave our campsite. Gonna go hike around some logging roads and look for sign and maybe find a new glassing spot for the night. We'll leave our camp here, but we still want to be able to see our ridge right here tonight. We were spotting elk and deer miles away up on those ridges, but no bear. So we're gonna keep working our way and just try to find some sign. We're only like 1.5 miles, 2 miles back in here, so we may just have to go farther. But we shall see. Just work our way slowly. Really cool thing. I hear a caterpillar nest or something. All right, see what we find. I'd say we're in elk country for sure. Look at the scrapes. Look at that. Well, you can't say we didn't climb up higher. 1,000 foot higher. Our valley that we're in still looks the best than what we have on the other side. We just didn't see any bears in it last night or this morning. We got dark timber, we have grasses, we have creeks, ridge tops. Feels like everything. Look at the flowers up here. Our campsite is down there. So if we don't have much of a better view up here, we're probably gonna head back. Well, we hiked back down because the view from up top wasn't much different than down here, and we have a better chance of making a move on a bear if we see one from here. As we got back down, there's an elk up there that was looking at us, so we didn't disturb too much, I guess. But now we're just looking out. We're in this nice shade we have here. Okay, we're on a bear. Come on, focus. The color plays black bear. Come look at him, Dunk. The wind's blowing my... Zoom out. I don't see any cubs. We're gonna go after that bear. We're gonna go after that bear, Dunk. We are up here. That bear is in that pocket right in there. Okay, so we moved down on this bear. Problem is, the closest we can get with this cliff is about 700 and some odd yards. I'll try to pick him back up again, but we gotta try to make a game plan or hope that he feeds down. Sitting on his butt.
John is making a play on this bear right now. I'll be staying up here, spotting for him. And we'll see if John can get under 400 yards on him. Well, the bear just took off running all of a sudden, right out of his spot. And so I need to get a hold of John, because that bear is in deep cover now.
Well, Dunk waved me down, said he took off running, because he did. So I came all the way back up the side of this mountain. And then he pops back out. Oh, my wind's perfect for this, and there's no, once I get out of my seat here and dip down, he can't see me. So we thought another bear, somebody else scared him off, but now he's right back out there. So I don't know what to do now. I am exhausted. I might just have to go back just because I'm out here. Why not? We'll see.
Just gave John the all good signal. Bear is still in the same place. He's gonna work his way up. Try to get onto that open grass area and hopefully be in range to get that bear right there. Got a little ways to go yet. Bear's currently moving through those little grassy patches in the midst of all those trees. John is getting set up, trying to get some visibility from down there. All right, there's the bear. After making his loop, John is making play number 2. And so hopefully this guy will stay put long enough for John to get in a position. This time, if he disappears, John's not coming back. He's going to stay down there. So let's see what happens. John's made it almost to areas where he's hoping he'll have a visible shot. Got to find a way to close that distance to get right up into those pockets. And now he's back up and moving to the left. Now, if only John can see him. Looks like without any visibility, John is deciding to come back. Must not be able to see up into those grass patches from down where he was setting up. Got another long hike in front of him. Now he's coming back out just as John's getting all the way back here, but John didn't have a view of him. And I'm gonna keep my eyes open. Thought I saw another one back behind him. Oh yeah. Got 2 bears out in that pocket now.
It's been about an hour and a half since I went after those bears. That ended up being bears. I'm gonna guess a boar and a sow because the smaller one was not small. I don't think it was a mom and a baby. It was not small, it was big. They were just both like similar colors. They're in a really safe pocket. I'll show you. I went about 200 yards straight down there, went up, went and sat right about there where I could see up into that, but I could not see that pocket. I could only see small little pockets below it. Great view of this whole hillside. If there's anything on this hillside, that's the spot I want to be. But they're just so safe, and now they've moved into the dark woods, and we're kind of waiting to see if they pop out, but I'm thinking maybe they're popping out on the other side. The debate here is now, don't leave bears to find bears, but thinking about how can we get to them. So tomorrow, we're going to look for them in the morning in the same spot. In the afternoon, we're probably going to move to right about there, hoping that if they are feeding in the afternoon out on that other side, they're popping over the hill, we'll see them. And if we do, we'll have to go down that hill and up that mountain and go across and try to shoot them. It's very exciting to get on bears, but I am exhausted going up and down this valley twice. Gonna sleep really well tonight. Tomorrow is Saturday, so we'll also see if people are recreating out here. We did have a dirt bike and a four-wheeler come through. I didn't think these trails you were able to do that where we're at. But they went right over top of where those bears were, and the bears are still there this afternoon, so I guess as long as they keep going, it's not a big deal. We're going to sit out the rest of the night trying to relocate those two bears and hopefully see something else, get some sleep, and then, yeah, you know the game plan for tomorrow.
Good job.
Yeah.
You're on the road.
Who's on the road?
Above, you know, the clearing they were in, and then there's all those bushes.
Yeah.
On the road right above that.
I'll try to get it on the phone scope. They're up on the road now above that spot, which I did have a shot up there, but not a very good one. If you hit them, you have no idea where they went. So I was just thinking that they were going over top, but I guess they're just going up to the road to eat. That's the same road that dirt bike and four-wheeler were on too. Good morning, day 2. Coffee's in, getting ready to go get our food. And campsite's looking like home. I'm tired, my sleeping pad malfunctioned last night, but I slept all right anyways. We are already glassing right away this morning. As you could see here, one of the options or one of the things we wanted this year was to be able to set up where we could wake up and start glassing the mountain. So I'll show you quick. Got my scope here. I'm looking right up in this green pocket. This is where we were seeing the two bears last night. I'll zoom in even more. This is the spot where they were at last night. So we're kind of watching that and hoping, oh, there's something in it. Let me check out what that is quick. Just a mule deer in there. She's right above where we were seeing the bears, so sorry if it's shaky, but that's where we're at. We're going to be looking for these bears this morning. We're going to move to where we can see this side of the mountain a little better, and the green spaces up there. Get your sip and go, ah.
It's good stuff right there.
Here we are, day 3. Puffy-eyed and tired, but we did a morning sit and glassing and didn't come up with anything besides mule deer and elk. Seen a lot of fawns. We see pairs of cows with fawns on different sides of the mountain, so that's kind of cool. Maybe the bears are running around chasing them. But we're in a new spot today. It's in between where we were the first day and the second day. The first day we were down below this ridge in front of us here. The second day we were clean up there, but we glassed from over there, and that's where we spotted our bears. Our bears currently, last time we saw them, were in this patch right here. And that green right there. We have a way better view of it from here. So we're going to glass them up today, while also glassing up this drainage right here, which I'm really interested in. And then some of that drainage down there in this whole hillside. We're going to sit. If we see those bears in the same spot tonight, we know we can't get them from down below, so we're going to have to find a way to get up over top of them. We'll have to figure out how to do it, because it's going to be a heck of a hike. And we'll have to take all of our gear with us. We'll be relocating camp. And we'll also have to figure out the winds, because in this bowl down here, the winds just shift everywhere. You never really have them figured out, so that's the game plan for today. Right, Dunk?
You did well your second try after forgetting to hit record.
I definitely forgot to record the first time, but it was just a practice run. I don't know. Keep in mind, we're doing this just for our own memories and recollection and kind of journals, so we can keep coming out here and doing better each time. But also, it's so fun to go back and watch it and relive some of it, because when you're on the mountains, they're hard. They're kind of unforgiving and they beat you up, but as soon as you leave them, you want to come right back. So it's fun to relive it once in a while. Hopefully, we not only have this video as a memory this time, but we have some bear to eat. Emily and the kids wrote me a note for every day. Take a picture of something that makes you feel connected to the Lord. Love you so much. So Dunk got to laugh at me a little bit as I walked around taking a picture of all these flowers, because I kept thinking about, every time I see a flower like this, I think about Willow going nuts looking at all of them. So my second side hunt this week is to take a picture of as many different types of flowers as I can for Willow to share with her when I get back. That brings me a lot of joy. Let's find some bears. Not seeing a lot of anything moving right now. Well, no bears. In fact, the spot where we were seeing bears yesterday, there are mule deer there now. Actually, there's a lot less of everything tonight. A lot less activity. I think we spotted one mule deer tonight on our side of the mountain. The last 2 nights we've had several dozen. So we're gonna probably pack up a little early, and behind me are a bunch of old logging roads. So we're probably gonna work our way down those logging roads back to camp. Maybe come across something. We'll see. But we gotta start making some serious decisions about our game plan from here. We have a beautiful valley that just looks picturesque and perfect, but no bears, so we'll figure out what we're doing. Got about an hour and a half of daylight here. The valley's gone dark. It's hard to see a lot of it. We're gonna be heading out of here tomorrow, so we're just taking in the last bit. I'm wanting Dunk to hurry up and finish his book so I can go to another one, because I already finished mine.
Or see a bear.
Yeah, or see a bear.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't see anything. Can you see anything?
Not right now.
It's so dark on that hillside with that sun, but as soon as that sun gets below, we can see again. So we're kind of waiting until we can see again. But I picked a book that the average 5th grader can read in 2 days, and it took me 3, 4. So I need Dunk to hurry up and finish his so I can take a year to read that one. It is very pretty. That's about it. Night number 4 coming to a close. Spotted some mule deer and elk again, but no bears. We gotta hike down a portion of this hill to get back to our campsite. We found this to be the safest way to get down this hill, especially as it gets darker. It is beautiful out here. I want to show you our fortress. This is where we keep our food. Right there. I don't know if it's the best system, but it's the only thing we could find that was somewhat bear-proof. Dunk, you want to untie it? We gotta put our garbage away. This is how we do it. Voila. We hiked down the mountain this morning. We're gonna try to relocate. It was we were up there high. We were very high up. We realized that on the way down. Sometimes when you're hiking up, your head's just down and you're just moving, just trying to get there. You don't realize how high you're actually going. On the way down, you see it. I'm down by the creek now. Dunk's gonna go grab the truck. We're gonna relocate, maybe drive it on a little bit today and try to check some different ranges we have on the map. Offline maps, you can't really see a whole lot. So probably drive around a little bit, try to find a new spot. Might take a dip in the water quick, cool off. Show you this. It's not really the best swimming hole, but we're hot. It's hot. It's so nice and cool down here by this water. So yeah, we'll do a reset day. This is our 5th day of hunting. So we're gonna get reset, recharge things up, and do a little driving and try to find some different spots, and then repeat, see how long we can go. Heading into a new spot. Going deeper and getting higher. The goal is back in there. Found a good place to cool off. Oh. Clearing spots for tents right now. It's not very flat back in here. We've gone about 1,000-foot elevation gain in 2.5 miles, and we found some water recently, and so we're gonna set camp up here. See, Dunk is flattening out a spot there. I'll put a spot here, and then we got quite a hike back to Glass tonight into the bowl of all of this. Hopefully found ourselves in a good spot because it's hot. I feel like garbage right now, so hopefully the hard work pays off. We got a bear down here. We just got to our spot. He's way down there. He's hard to see. I just shot a bear. I don't think he's very big, but we hiked forever on this hot day back in here, and I sat down in my glassing spot, and before I even had my binoculars out, I could see him down sitting on a log. I threw my phone to Dunk. I don't think he got the shot on film because the thing got up and it started walking away, and it gave me one broadside shot at like 200 yards, and it's dark timber above it, so I just felt like if I had the shot, take it. I don't think he's very big. I'm an Iowa boy out here hunting black bear. I don't know how much I care. I think I got a bear. We can't see him. He went in some thick stuff, so we're gonna wait and go after him here in a bit. Oh, please Lord, please Lord. All right. We can't see him. He went into a thick mess. So we are gonna sit up on our perch and wait for about 15 more minutes. That'll be a half hour. And we gotta all of this dead stuff to get down into this mix. Dunk didn't know my zoom went farther than 3, but I didn't give him time to really sit. So the bear was sitting on, I'll zoom out a little bit, on that straight log right there. Right there. When I got on him, he had worked his way up and he was crossing those logs, and I thought he was going off into that dark timber. So as soon as he gave me a broadside shot, I took it and he ran into that timber there. So make sure I got that spotting right, yeah. So we saw him run into there, and Dunk thought he saw him lay down in there, but we're gonna give him a little bit of time, and then we gotta figure out how to get a bear skinned out, I guess. I don't know, can we get YouTube videos back here?
Hopefully we watched enough of those before. Got a bear, John.
First Montana black bear.
Here you go, buddy.
I try to get him out of here. He's not big. Male. That was a nice butcher spot, actually.
How's the weight feeling?
It's all right. That's the kind of weight you want. You see him?
See him, buddy.
Turn this way. Is it good? Can I screenshot it?
There you go, man.
Holy crap.
Now we just got to get over all these deadfalls, get back to camp.
Worth it.
All right, buddy. Let's roll.
Oh, we have had to work every step of this way over all these deadfalls. It is so worth it because I got a bear on my back. All the work, all the practice, all the planning, all the time looking at maps when I should have been working. I'm just kidding. We'll get home. And updates when we get back to camp. Well, we're back at camp. We ate our dinner, put our food away. Oh, yeah, all this better. We hung our bear up and got food, ate, put it all away. We are probably first day in the caloric deficit because of the traveling to get to the new range. We didn't eat the same. And then the hike in here and the hike down to get the bear back out was a lot. We've gone quite a few miles a day with quite a bit of elevation gain. We're down here by the creek and there's mosquitoes down here. We haven't had that all year. Like year, I mean 5 days. But I'm gonna make up some tea now and have some sleepy time in us, get ready for bed and do it all over again tomorrow. Dunk let a pine branch go and got me in the face. Thanks, Dunk. You're welcome, bud. Here's our camp. Got my stuff set up here. Dunk's over there on that side. High above the creek right here. My bear I got way back over there where it kind of drops off. Yeah. That view will do. Good night. Day 6 of hunting. Whew. We got my bear down in the creek in a nice shady spot. Breakfast eaten. Now we're heading to the spot we were yesterday, the glass for bears. I think one of the reasons we found success is we got off the beaten path. This is not, we're just following game trails, but it is hard moving. But yeah, day 6. This is day 8 for me for traveling included. Getting tired, getting a little wore out. Not having a sleeping pad sucks, but we're having lots of fun. One more day in this drainage before we're out. And we'll make a game plan for where we want to go next. Not very often, so we're sheltering from the sun, hoping that as it cools down tonight, we're gonna see some bears moving. But this is kind of the hard part they don't tell you about. It's like they're trying to stay sane while you sit for hours and hours, scorching and then freezing, and then scorching and then freezing, just sitting in one place, watching the same stumps you've been watching for days. And they still make your heart jump. You know it's a stump. Don't even look at it, let alone get your adrenaline pumping over it. It's just a stump. Well, it went from being very hot with minimal clouds to lots of clouds and now thunder. It looks really pretty over there. But all the weather's coming from the north. Dunk's inReach tells us it's not going to be much, if anything. But these are the mountains we're talking about here, folks. Iowa, we get to watch storms roll in from miles and miles away. We get to see when it hits the town next to us. We know when it's going to get bad. Out here, not so much. Not our expertise. So, we got a little bit of shelter set up. Might hang out for a bit because it's just cooling off and getting within about an hour of when we saw my bear, hour and 45 from when I saw my bear yesterday. So we'd like to wait it out, and hopefully when it cools off, bears will get moving and come on out. Looking at all the drainages, there's really good greenery in front of us, and all the drainages, there's no water in them. So if the bears are thirsty, if they're living up in here and they're thirsty, we're hoping they're going to come down and get a drink. They'll probably just wait until it's cool enough to do so. So maybe this is the chance we need. Tomorrow it looks like legitimate thunderstorms. So it'll probably be pulling out tomorrow for sure. So we'd like to get it done tonight. And then if it keeps storming, who knows if we go back. We might just head home. We shall see. Keep you updated. We are hunkered out under the tarp. Hopefully these old dead trees we're using as posts keep a hold of everything, but there's supposed to be a front coming through in like 2 hours, a very small one. And we just want to wait. We just want to wait it out because look at this. This is beautiful. There could be bears in here. And we won't know if we leave. We really don't want to get sopping wet. This is fun, right? This is part of being on the mountains.
Yeah, this is fun.
And we lost about a pound of water weight getting up here, and now we're freezing. Now we're gonna shiver some. You stay in good shape on the mountain. All right, we'll see how the storm shakes out.
Going on adventures. Bad hobbits.
We were just talking about our gardens and how we should be back home just mending our gardens, not out here on the mountain. But we had to go on an adventure. This thunder's crazy. I'm trying to get some of it on film. And here we go. Just a sprinkle, they said. Well, the wind just ripped our tarp off and it's starting to rain harder, so Dunk's getting his gun put on and we're gonna run back down the mountain to our shelters, and we're probably gonna stay there this time. So it looks like day 6 is gonna be coming to a close without a bear. Yeah, it's starting to rain pretty hard. Come on down. Well, folks, we're headed out. We got a break in the weather. It started to storm nasty, and we decided our stuff's wet, or it's gonna stay wet. We got 3 hours till dark. It's about 2.5 mile pack out, mainly downhill. We're just gonna take it and go. I got my all packed in here. It's heavy. I have to figure something out. It got sopping wet. The meat got wet, hide got wet. Maybe find a hotel and string it out in the shower. I don't know. I'll have to Google it when I get out of here, but we're getting out. Updates to come. Thumbs up. I'm gonna put the whole video in. It's gonna embarrass you. You'd be so embarrassed by me.
back.
We're back. Look how beautiful this is. Alright, let's get these packs off. Let's get home.
Load up.
Me like I'm happy with you. Oh, keep
Little
me just
Hank Williams.
That's the closeout song. We're headed home! Well, to Billings, and then home.
If you're loving me like I'm loving you,
It was a good trip.
baby, we're really in love. I run around in circles and turn in fire bars. I'm nutty.
Goodbye, mountains.